Hello, I'm Maridi. Since you replied to my video discussion, I thought I would reply to yours. I thoroughly enjoyed your video discussion and believe that you were very clear and presentable in your discussion on the disciplinary actions of North Carolina. As you are also from North Carolina and I am from North Carolina, we have read probably some of the very same ones, and we have to both admit that they were very jaw-dropping. I wanted to turn away or click off as I was reading some of them. I'm sure you did. You did as well. One thing you discussed that I found very interesting was the how to prevent burnout. Burnout is something that can turn into what we discussed, what you share with me in your reply to my discussion. Something I said in my discussion is compassion fatigue. And compassion fatigue can very easily turn into passion fatigue, to where you're done with everything. And that can eventually all equals out to impairment, which of course is a violation of Code C2G of the American Counseling Association and General Statute 90-340 Section 11, and where it talks about that impairment. As you alluded, prayer and fellowship with others is a valuable component to self-care. And as you mentioned, self-care is something that's been talked about a lot. But don't forget, just taking some time away is also beneficial. In a study on sabbatical leave of faculty, the study showed how important this time was in finding balance and reconnecting with family and health. I'll have this link in the bottom of my reply. As Christians, we are called to take Sabbaths, as you know, and a Sabbath is very important. God even tells us that we need to take a Sabbath, how important Sabbaths are. But what we cannot forget, and what we must remember, just how important this rest is, that ultimately our rest comes from Jesus Christ. As Matthew 11:28-30 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." It is my prayer that in your future, that I see a very strong future in counseling, that you find those times to take rest, that you find those moments of Sabbath, and take sabbaticals to prevent yourself from falling into that dreaded trap of compassion fatigue and passion fatigue, which ultimately equals out into that impairment that has had so many fall to the wayside. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and God bless.